Verdun is a genius who's currently stuck inside the magic tower known as Bohem. Apparently, he was captured by his merciless tower master and is being tortured to death. What the tower master wants to extract from our boy is the only thing he's got going for him. His smarts, the knowledge he's managed to gather throughout his life. Right now, he's nothing more than a test subject, a lab rat slowly nearing his death inside this damned place. Verdun has finally figured out the reason he's being exploited like this. It's because he's weak and powerless. To understand how our boy ended up like this, a little backstory is needed. So here's the context. His miserable life started 15 years ago. He grew up in an orphanage because he had no parents and the only long-standing wish he had was to become an incredible mage. In the end, he entered the magic tower as a normal worker just to learn magic. But no matter how hard he worked, he couldn't become a mage. What held him back was something called the growth limit. It was the mage compatibility test he took at the age of 7, which basically meant he couldn't become a mage. That was essentially a death sentence for him, whose longtime dream was to become a mage. But even then, he didn't give up on his dream. After all, the only thing he wanted in life was to become a full-fledged recognized mage. So, he secretly peeked at the spell books left in the rooms while working as a menial laborer at the magic tower. He also absorbed all the knowledge from the books found in the magic tower's library. A few years passed, and through sheer hard work, he finally became a researcher at the magic tower. While working there, his research and new ideas were so smart that even the entire tower was stunned. It was then he realized his intelligence wasn't just some random perk. His genius transcended the norm. He once showed his greatest work to Lukid, the only fellow researcher he had good ties with. Lukid became the first person forced to acknowledge the limitless potential our boy held. It wasn't far-fetched to think he might transcend from menial laborer to scholar of magic. But his dream of becoming a scholar at the magic tower remained just a dream when Lukid backstabbed him. That bastard stole Verdun's thesis papers a day before he was supposed to submit them. He submitted the stolen thesis under his own name to the tower master, claiming all rights for himself. When Verdun reported the theft to the tower master, the master was stunned to realize someone like Verdun was capable of producing multidimensional continuity theory. This bastard was supposed to be the esteemed Bohemian magic tower master known as Balrog Besius. Verdun had faith the master would serve justice. But little did he know, his exceptional work ignited the fire of greed within the tower master, turning him into a cruel oppressor. Now confined and tortured, Verdun regrets the day he didn't run away and live a normal life. During the day, he's exploited as a laborer. At night, these bastards conduct excruciating tests on him. He was once told to create a magic circle to validate the theory in his thesis. To carry out this experiment, they injected drugs into his veins to observe the reaction in his body. They wanted him to invent a new potion by refining it. All he got in return were threats from the tower master to kill the people he cared about. For him, his life is already over as he was powerless against these beasts. As he lies there, sweet memories from the past flash through his mind. His mind is distorted so much he barely recalls these moments, having no clue what they all mean. The memories show a girl, Roline, with whom he made a promise to become a great mage. If only his potential for growth had been a little higher, things wouldn't have turned out like this. But for now, he has no hope other than to admit his death. Then there's this weird, creepy voice that haunts him after every experiment. It's a cold voice, like ants talking to him. This voice can tell Verdun hasn't actually lost his will to live. Or at least that's what our boy thinks deep down. Those ants start piling up, turning into a mound. For the sake of revenge and survival, the ants suggest he grit his teeth and endure the torture until the very end. Only then will he be reborn. After that, no one will have enough strength to trample on him. He will wield great power and surpass his limits. This creature finally gives Verdun hope that nothing is over yet. He can use the heat of resentment bubbling inside him to sharpen the blade of revenge. And so, bro gets to work. He is going to defy his fate by completing a method of reconstructing the body like no one's ever seen before. By tomorrow, he's damn sure he's going to break through his limits. The long-desired theory of defying heavens, which would allow him to reconstruct his body, was finally completed. Now, all that remains is to put this theory into practice. He's gonna try it no matter what. Even if this magicless body shatters in the process, if he is successful, he will be a free man by tomorrow. The long night passed, and finally the day he put his plan into motion dawned. Following the daily routine, those scumbags come to assign him some menial task in the alchemy lab, like mopping floors. He's sternly instructed to scrub the blood stains off his body and patch up his cuts before showing up at work. The guy keeps berating and talking while our guy just absorbs it all and follows orders like he's told. Later, he can be seen in the alchemy lab cleaning off the equipment. As he's cleaning, his childhood friend Raylan shows up. He asks her why she's here. In response, she reminds him about her plans to leave. Verdun finally remembers she's supposed to move abroad to pursue her studies in the Magic City. Verant. That's a special privilege only given to the tower's most exceptional talents. He's really glad for her and hopes everything will go her way. Meanwhile, she looks just as worried about him. She extends her invitation again, telling him to come with her to vent. Unlike here, he wouldn't have to deal with arrogant fools who look down on him. He might find new opportunities to learn in the Magic City. For the side note, he better not get any funny ideas. She's only inviting him for his own good, not because she likes him or anything. After a moment of silence, Bro finally gives his verdict. A verdict that doesn't surprise me. The girl feels sad about his decision. As he watches her leave through the bars of his window, he's glad she doesn't know what he's been through or what he's been subjected to. Now that she's gone, she won't have to face the collateral damage of the twisted plans he has for this magic tower. Speaking of the tower, the upcoming Magic Festival is the most crucial day for it. It's one of the most globally recognized holidays, meant to commemorate the construction of the first magic tower and celebrate the revival of magic. That's why it's the busiest day of the year for the tower. Once the festival begins, the high-ranking mages all leave for the major cities, leaving only the low-ranking ones behind, giving our boy the perfect opportunity to pull off the twisted bats hit crazy plan he's been cooking up. Right now, he's on his way to serve the guardian of the treasure vault. After serving the bastard tea, he insists on going inside the vault since the tower master asked him to clean the treasure vaults. Once that arrogant piece of reluctantly gives him permission, Verdun steps inside and shuts the door behind him. He makes sure to activate a soundproofing artifact so no sound escapes. This is where it all changes. Once he descends deeper, he comes across the most precious and heavily sought-after artifact. It's said the Tower Master spent a fortune producing this artificial artifact. It allows a mage to perform triple casting and temporarily awakens the latent talents of whoever wields it. This staff plays a crucial role in his plan. To get it, he must disable the protective magic circle. It's a 7th-tier spell personally created by the Tower Master. Verdun's been grinding his ass off studying how to break this spell for the past 7 years. He finally has a chance to destroy the artifact the Tower Master treasures most. Meanwhile, somewhere in the tower, 2 bozos are drinking and complaining. They're frustrated that while others enjoy the festival, they're stuck guarding the power source. But then again, they can't blame anyone for their misfortune. They drew the short straws themselves. As they're beating themselves up for their rotten luck, our boy visits these drunkards only to get ordered to fetch more booze. As he turns to leave, one bastard mutters about waiting for the day he becomes the Tower Master. Then he won't have to drink this cheap. The other isn't so sure acquiring the master's seat is as easy as his friend makes it sound. But it looks like this bastard won't be around to see that day because our guy now has the staff in his hands and he slices that bastard's throat the very next moment. When Greenhead turns towards the source of the deadly blow that took his friend's life, he finds Verdun, much to his shock. Thinking Verdun's just a runt overstepping his boundaries, he decides to teach him a hard lesson by attacking with a rank 3 spell called Tidal Wave. In response, our guy uses the stolen staff and casts his own spell known as Earth Spear. The spell conjures giant stone projectiles, enough to overwhelm the bastard and take him down on the spot. He has a hard time grasping how someone like Verdun, who's at the bottom of the barrel with rank 1, can even use magic. In response, Verdun doesn't hold back. He stands right in front of the bastard like a goddamn reaper, and ends his life for all the trouble they caused him. After killing the two, he uses their fingerprints to access the throbbing heart known as the power source of the magic tower. It took him 7 years to reach this point. Now, using the mana from the power source, he prepares to initiate the spell Defying Heavens. He's mentally prepared to face the consequences if he fails. No matter how dire the circumstances, that's no reason not to try. After enchanting a magic circle over himself and the power source, he finally initiates the Defying Heaven spell, which will allow him to reform his body. The process begins and magic starts pouring out of that heart. The power source's magic is so intense it can be seen from miles away. Whatever our boy is doing is massive, that's for sure. Even the Tower Master, who's on his way to the city for the festival, can see the enormous energy from afar. The only thing capable of producing such an output is the power source itself, which means someone has trespassed into his tower and is stealing all the power for themselves.